Hi everybody, this is the Football Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, the host of Hut, and welcome back to the Football Hut, and hopefully you like this video. What an exhausting game that was today. The Giants, lost again to the Dallas Cowboys again. They won in 16 of the last 17 games. That's over the course of 9 seasons, and obviously they'll play them again. And this was an overtime disaster. Because the Giants, they were so close to winning this game, but it doesn't matter. So close doesn't matter. What it matters is getting the W at the end, and they didn't get it. Russell Wilson had an excellent game. He threw a late ball, a deep ball to Malik Nabers, who's just an absolute stud. Obviously a wide receiver. He's one of the best receivers in the game. And again, when you're a bad team, you find ways to lose, and they've found a lot of ways to lose in this game. And they've never beaten Dak Prescott. They haven't beaten, really, they've only beaten them once in 9 years. Let me read you a little bit from Giants Wire. It's very disheartening. Because they played well, they scored points. Last week they didn't score any points. The offense didn't do anything. But they did give up 40 points. That's a major problem. What a great defensive team. In a game that was expected to be a blowout, Giants and Cowboys put on a dazzling display, exchanging blows like heavyweight boxers until the final minutes of overtime. If not for the penalties, the game would have been an instant classic. Although alas, the Giants could not come up with the knockout blow and fell to the Cowboys for the 16th time in their last 17 meetings. So the Giants were winning in this game going into the first half, 13-10. And they were losing 17-16, but they outscored them. They outscored them 21-20 in the fourth quarter. But that 64-yard field goal by the kicker, insane. I mean, how do you lose that? 64-yard field goal. And to end the regulation time, just insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, very disheartening. I mean, you watch these games, and a lot of times with the Giants over the last few years, there's no fight in them. But they had so much fight in them, and it was like, and you lose again. And the schedule is so difficult for this club. And of course, it's just a. And the funny thing is, people have been talking about Wilson. Wilson's not going to play this, after this week if he doesn't play well. I think he's going to get his shot to play again. Obviously, because he's going to get to a point you got to play him. He played great, scored a lot of points, but again, it's just tough. I mean, exhausting. There comes a point where you're so down on what's going on here. It's like, why do you even play? Why do you even play the games? You just hope your best players don't get hurt. Not that there's a lot of great players this team, but boy, very tough situation. And the penalties, 26 penalties total for both teams. Not what you would want. Is not ideal. And again, people were talking about Wilson not playing this week and possibly next week, but I guess he's going to get another shot. You kind of sort of forget about Wilson. He played the Super Bowl. He's been to the top of the mountain. He's won big time. He's been a great quarterback. And he'll have games like this, but he hasn't had it in a long time. And he's got a big weapon with Nabers. That's a big time weapon to have there deep in a game and late in a game. It gives them a lot of confidence in terms of the offense. But the defense, this so vaunted defense. You give up 40 points in the game. That's not ideal. They suck. They sunk after week 2. Now, if the Giants scored this many points every week, they should win some games. But if you're going to give up 40 points, you have no shot. No chance at all. It's just, I don't know what to think at this point. At this rate. I don't know. Well, thank you for watching this rather sad video. Not such enthusiastic video for you to watch. It's just depressing. It's horrible. And I don't know when they're going to win their first game. And like I said prior to the season, it was probably between 3 games and 5 games. This was a game they had. They had it with 30 seconds left in this game. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Well, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the Football Hut, and I'll see you later.